It's not okay with me. Seeing that video of my son smacking his sister really, really upsets me, because I didn't raise a son like that, and it bothers me that this is the behavior that I'm seeing.
And you understand, I asked you why this was okay with you, and you said it's not, but based on results, it is. Because based on results, you are the father of these children. You are the husband in this household, you are the father of these children, and you are allowing them to be subjected to what you're allowing them to be subjected to. You're allowing yourself to be intimidated by this disease and by your wife. You're the only thing that stands between those children and the toxic nature of this disorder, and you're caving.
The thing that I'm afraid of is if I bring up an issue, demand that the kids are in school or get out, go to a friend's house, she gets very upset, and the result is usually that she leaves. And the kids see that, and my son especially, because he can tell when mommy's upset, and he's got separation anxiety. When she leaves the house, she doesn't think she's coming back. So I do my best to make sure that Lisa's not upset or uncomfortable, so that the kids always have a mother. And even if she never gets better, I don't want to do anything that's going to push Lisa away and separate either of us from the children.
I don't want you to be guilt motivated here. And I know you do feel guilty. I saw the guilt in your eyes and in your face when you were watching these children. It is unacceptable. I don't want your reaction to be guilt. I want your reaction to be resolve. And basically what you're saying is you are becoming in league with this disorder. You are saying, okay, I don't want to upset her, and the only way to not upset her is to let her practice OCD. If I come between her and her ability to practice this disorder, to do this ritualistic behavior, to embrace this compulsive behavior and obsessional thought, if I come between her and that, then she bucks. She has a reaction to it. And I understand that, which is exactly why I believe Dr. Janicki is saying you may need to get away from there for a while and get some traction in the right direction. Dr. Janicki, talk to us about that.
It does bother me a lot about the effect on the children. I used to think the kids can just outgrow this when they get out, but now I see the grown-ups. I've been around long enough to see the grown-ups and where their mother controlled them and kept them locked in. Some of the kids will do fine. I was really worried about your 3-year-old daughter. I think she's heading in a bad direction, and it might get worse year by year if things don't get under control.
And there are treatments available, correct? I mean,
Absolutely.
These are things that you've seen success with across time.
Absolutely. Lisa will do great. The washing symptoms that she has, even though they're so strong, are often some of the easiest to treat. I mean, it's going to be hard for her. There's going to be a lot of anxiety, and she's going to have to do things she doesn't want. But I think with the motivation of helping her children break free of her prison, I think that will keep her going.
Right. And here's the thing. We want to do this with you, not to you. Let the intellectual part of your understanding here kick in and realize you are intimidating your husband with this disease, and you threaten him. If you get between me and my OCD, then I will go nuclear on you. You're basically saying, I'm going to punish you, I'm going to punish the children if you don't let me do what I know is self-destructive. Intellectually, you need to understand that what you're doing is putting your needs ahead of the children, your needs ahead of your husband, and that's something that we just simply can't do. It's very simple. You have to step up. There is no divided loyalty here. If it comes down between protecting your children or sustaining your wife's disorder, that should not be a close call. I would hate for her to leave. I would hate for the children to go through that. But it is better than what they are living now. I'm telling you with great clarity, you have to step up and protect your children here. You're the only one that can at this point. Mm-hmm. And you have to do that. We got to take a break. Coming up, we're going to talk about things that Lisa can do to not